Welcome to Taz Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is July the 24th, 2024, and it looks like we're not getting no DLC tomorrow, or you know why I said 24th. Today is the 24th, because that's when I'm putting this video out. We're not getting DLC tomorrow, we're getting it next week on July the 31st. They added one thing. Well, I thought they added one thing, but ladies and gentlemen, they added a football as a weapon. A football. Do we need a football? I don't think we need a football, but ladies and gentlemen, and then when they announced that, they showed us Pat McAfee and his entrance. So that's happening there. It's going to happen next week. And that's the update. The update is, the update is that they're going to go next week. It's still pointless because people still won't like it because it's no wrestlers in it except for Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee kind of talked about on his show about the haters and why people dislike this, but those guys are happy that they're part of the game because a lot of people wish that they were part of the game. And that's what they are doing. They are part of the game. But ladies and gentlemen, the interesting thing of this DLC, they added 20 new moves. And I don't think every single one of those guys is going to do these moves. They got some AEW guys moves, the Hidden Blade, Will Ospreay's move. They got Mike Bailey's flippy-doopy-doo thing with the knees into the spine. I forgot other ones. And they got Darby Allin's coffin drop. I know they have different names for it because they can't take coffin drop because that's AEW's. And they can't take Hidden Blade because that's AEW's as well. And whatever Mike Bailey's finisher, I forgot the name of it. They can't take that because that's TNA's. I understand Mike Bailey because TNA and WWE is having a crossover. But why would they use AEW's? Well, technically it's okay right now because they got Kenny Omega's entrance, they got a whole bunch of AEW entrants, and they got Pentagon Zero Miro ton as well. There's like 20 new moves, and I'm happy for that because I got a Darby Allin, I got a Will Ospreay. And I could get a Mike Bailey because I didn't want to download a Mike Bailey because they never have that finisher. What's the point of Mike Bailey if they didn't have that finisher? Now they have it, and now I can get a Mike Bailey. So that's pretty cool. And ladies and gentlemen, it looks like WWE signed another woman named Dota. I think she was Australian, and it looks like they signed her. I don't know if they did. But they said, the rumor says that they signed her. So we don't know what's happening there. So a lot of interesting things happening. I still don't like the DLC. The one thing I care about is the moves that I could put on my Will Ospreay and my Darby Allin and get a Mike Bailey. That's it. And Pat McAfee would be great as well. But that's it. That's it I only care for. I don't care about the football players. I care about those things. And I don't really care for the football. Of course, we're going to use the football, but it's not the biggest thing that they have. It's like they're doing every single time they're doing these DLCs, putting new weapons in there. They put a guitar, they put not thumbtacks. They put light tubes, barbed wire baseball bat in the door. And I believe Jimmy Hart's megaphone, whatever it's called, that thing, as a weapon as well. So they've been doing this the last two DLCs, and now they're going to do it again for this DLC with a football. So ladies and gentlemen, we got some NXT to talk about. It was an interesting NXT. We got some matches for a Great American Bash, and it looks like Pete Dunne is, I think he turned heel because he won't stop attacking Sheamus, and he did something on NXT as well. We had an interesting 6-man tag team main event. We will hear from Joe Hendry next week on Great American Bash in the live concerts on NXT. So that's going to happen there. We got Thea Hale versus Roxanne Perez for the championship. We got a women's tag team title match. I will tell you guys more about that when we get to the match. So yeah, let's get to it. I don't think we get a lot of segments. Did we get a lot of segments? I don't think we did. We got Ethan Page coming out and bringing out a referee and trying to make this thing, because he got pinned by Oro, but it wasn't officially pinned. So he brought a referee and he asked the referee, was there any referees in that ring to make the count? The referee says it wasn't officially a match, so it didn't count. And then Oro Mensah came out again and attacked Ethan Page. And then he pins him again, but this time the referee counts to 3. So that's going to happen there. And we found out who will Ethan Page defend his title against. It will be against Oro Mensah. I don't have to do the ending anymore. Oro Mensah will get a shot at the title. There will be a contract signing on week 1 of the Great American Bash, and on week 2 there will be a championship match. So first match of the evening, we got Brooks Jensen versus Josh Briggs in a no DQ match. I thought it was a pretty decent no DQ match, back and forth. Oh my god, the back of Josh Briggs with that candlestick. Ladies and gentlemen, Brooks Jensen gets the win because of the help of Shawn Spears. It looked like Shawn Spears wanted Josh Briggs to hit Brooks Jensen with a chair, because he had the chair, he was getting ready to hit him. Shawn Spears yelled at him, hit him, and then Josh Briggs got distracted. And he grabbed Shawn Spears. And then he said, hit him again, and it was Brooks Jensen. And then Brooks Jensen started whacking Josh Briggs multiple times with the chair, and then the DDT on the chair. And it looks like we might have a team between Brooks Jensen and Shawn Spears now. We got Eddie Thorpe versus Lexis King. It was an okay match. The winner of that match was Eddie Thorpe. And then he got attacked by Lexis King. And Lexis King wedged Mr. Eddie Thorpe's hand into the steel steps, and he grabs his scepter and smashes that hand with the scepter. Ladies and gentlemen, Ren St. Clair told Charlie Dempsey she has a match, but she better not lose, or else. She doesn't know what she's going to say. Even Tony D'Angelo was getting excited and wants to know what's happening here. Will she lose, and will she do what she said she would do? Charlie Dempsey did everything he could to make sure Ren St. Clair wins. When she was getting pinned, he put the foot on the rope to make a rope break. Ren St. Clair wins the match with the help of Charlie Dempsey when he put his hand on top of Ren St. Clair's back to put some pressure where Carly Bright couldn't kick out. Ren St. Clair wins the match. And then we got there was a segment. It was Trick Williams and Cedric Alexander and Adonis. Cedric Alexander trying to get him some advice, and Adonis wasn't really helping and giving people advice. I forgot a match. But ladies and gentlemen, and then there was a brawl between Trick Williams and Adonis. We forgot a match. We got Oro Mensah versus Adonis. I thought it was a pretty decent match for both of these guys. Adonis is good in the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Oro Mensah. And then we got Trick Williams versus Cedric Alexander. I'm happy that he's on NXT. I hope he gets more used, more than he got used in main roster. But I'm hoping he gets a bigger spots in NXT. Excuse me. In NXT, I thought it was a pretty decent match with him and Trick Williams. But the winner of that match was Trick Williams. Trick Williams was celebrating, but he got attacked by Pete Dunne. Because in the backstage, he told Trick Williams to figure it out. And then he attacks him. What is Pete Dunne doing? He attacked Trick Williams. Then we had Lash Legend and Jackson versus Carmen and Soruka. It was an okay match, but the winner of that match was Lash Legend and Jackson. It was a weird pin. But ladies and gentlemen, the Metaphoric called out Island Dawn and Alba Fire, challenged them to a match at the Great American Bash, and it was accepted on Twitter by Dawn and Fire. And then we got Rascals versus Rascals versus Axiom, Nathan Fraser and Javon Evans. These guys went all out. They destroyed each other. They were doing high fly and they were bouncy. But the winner of that match was the Rascals after Zachary Wentz pinned Nathan Fraser. That means they should get a shot at the tag team titles because they never lost them. So ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I'm a little upset that we have to wait another week for this DLC to come out. But it's just a couple more days. It's more, what can we do about it? They changed it. And the only thing I care about this DLC is these moves. That's the only thing I care about. I did not check there was new tag team moves. So I'm going to be doing that now when I've done this video. That's all to me. That's all for me today. If you guys enjoy it, you know what to do. Tyler's out. Bye.